Hi, good morning. Hello. How are you? Grand Rising. You know, someone said to me the other day, rich rising. And I love that. In the new year, one of my favorite things to say, one of my favorite well wishes for us all is rich and abundant blessings. And of course, I mean monetarily, because we do need to survive, and money talks and money walks. But the richness of spirit, the richness of life, the richness of truth. So I want to adopt that same saying, rich risings. Rise with an expectation of wealth throughout your day. What does this day hold for you? What does this day hold for me? This day holds a wealth and an abundance of riches. This day holds a wealth and an abundance of opportunity. This day holds a wealth and an abundance of light and of joy. This day holds a wealth of abundant wisdom, information, insight, and enlightenment. This day holds a wealth of spontaneity. This day holds an abundance of wealthy, rich relationships with others. This day holds a wealth of healing and health, goodness and wellness. This day holds an abundance of love. This day holds an abundance of truth. This day is full of potential, and I, the temple, I, the doer, I, the dreamer, I, the beer, I am going to bring these things to light and bring them to fruition. I leave my dreams, I leave the past, I leave those in the past, and I open myself up to the present, to the now, and to a new day. I, the doer, the beer, the temple, open myself up to infinite possibilities. And I keep an open mind, and I keep an open heart. I keep an open and listening ear to these things as they begin to show themselves. I speak these words to life, and I speak all of these things into life for you. So thank you for joining me for this morning pranic meditation. We'll start, of course, with the breath. We'll move into the cat series of gyrokinesis, getting in some arching and curl. And then I happen to have a surprise for you. And then we're going to close out, because I don't want to take up too much of your morning, too much of your day. Whether you're watching this live or you're watching this as a replay, I hope that this serves you, and that it will be a great kickoff to a morning and to your day. Happy Friday. This is, I believe, the second Friday of the year. Woohoo, to number 2 of 2021. The 1 and the 2 are going to be great words to play on to this year. The 1 and the 2, the 1 and the 2. The 1 and the 2, or the 2-1, signifies the second chance and the second go round that we get to be great. We all know what last year was, and now we're going to get a second chance and a second go round at wealth and abundance, riches, prosperity, as well as a chance to resurge and recharge our spirit and our energy. We deserve that after all. All right, so I'm going to turn the music down a little bit and we can get started. So I find myself in a seated posture where I'm sitting directly on top of my sits bones. I allow my legs to be heavy and to relax, to fall to one side and the other. I allow for gravity to completely support me and to completely hold me as a container within a container. We are a part of the larger galaxy. We just happen to be located on planet Earth. So we have the ability to rise and to lift, to float, and to orbit. At the same time, we have this very solid groundedness to us. So let's tap into our power of opposition by placing our hands on top of our legs or knees. And we're going to ground down and sink down into the earth, into the soil. At the same time, bring your awareness to your belly button, or we call this our seed center. If you'd like to place your hand here, you can. And just breathe into the seed center, and we will gradually, incrementally work our breath up from our seed center, belly button high. Join us. Welcome. All the way to the top of our head. Here we go. Grounding down into the sits bones. Taking the first 4 cycles of breathing into the seed center, into the belly button. Inhale. Part the lips, open the mouth, exhale. Inhale. Inviting this alertness, this awakeness. At the same time, a relaxation and a softness. Power of opposition, working for you, working with you. Inhale. Exhale. One more cycle of breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Good, let's make our way up a little higher. Remember, we're tapping into the power of opposition, the ability to be a part of space, the larger universe and galaxy, the ability to float and to orbit, as well as being present of our solid groundedness here on planet Earth. Power of opposition. Let's go a little higher from the seed center. Let's go to the rib cage, the base of the rib cage here. You put your fingertips here and inhale. Open the lips, part the mouth. Exhale. Open the mouth, part the lips, sorry. Inhale. Exhale. Let the exhale be refreshing, as if you've had a fresh soda pop, or maybe sparkling water, that feeling. Inhale, 2 more cycles of breath. Last breath. Inhale, fill up. Start to invite joy into your breath practice. Good, let's go higher. So now we are into the heart center, the heart space area. If you'd like to take your hands and just frame around that area, this is what we're opening up. Pranic space, energetic pranic space. Inhale. Expand 3-dimensionally, rib cage, side to side, front and back. Exhale. Open the mouth, part the lips. Inhale. Fill up. Exhale. Release, relax. Release, relax. Release, relax. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Grow wide. Expand like a jellyfish. Exhale. Exhale. 1 more cycle of breath. Here we go. Inviting joy into your breath practice. Inhale. Find that smile. The smile is a form and a shape of your mouth and your face, your jaw and your neck, the roof of the mouth. Exhale. It creates a fullness in the cycle of breath. And it's a reminder to your facial muscles and to your hormones that joy and laughter, happiness and peace is the goal. Good, let's go higher. Let's bring our fingertips to our shoulders and rest them on the top of our shoulders. This allows us to open up the rib cage as well as this underarm canal. Root and ground down. And this time, we're going to bring attention to the crown of our head as if we had a board or a plate on our crown. And we're going to reach out into that, floating. Inhale. Exhale. Inviting joy and pleasure into your breathing practice. Inhale. Make sure the breath goes all the way down, past the belly button, past the seat center. Inhale. Cycles of breath. Excuse me, the sneeze came out. One more cycle of breath. Good, let's elevate the elbows and go high, high, high with this final cycle of breathing. Exhale. Good. I'm going to go to our next song. I happen to have a tantric yoga soundtrack. So those sounds that you were hearing were sounds of pleasure. And we'll talk a little bit more about that later. Good. Let's round out. We've got a lot of sounds going on because I live in the city and someone above me is doing construction. But this is a perfect prime example of how we can tap into quiet, find pleasure and joy no matter what is going on around us. This is our first environment. Good. Let's bring our fingertips very lightly to the back of our neck and rest our thumbs at the point of our collarbone. And like a hammock, you want to lay back into the suctions of those fingertips and find your elbows reaching out. Inhale. Exhale out of the mouth. Inhale. Exhale out of the mouth. Don't forget about pleasure and joy. 2 more cycles of breathing. Inhale. Find that smile. Lift your countenance. Lift your facial muscles. Exhale. Drop your jaw. Inhale. Bring the breath all the way into the nasal canal, to the back of the eyes. Exhale. Good. Good, let's take some circles here with the assist of the fingertips. Notice the heaviness of your head. Notice those places where you start to tense up. Notice those places where you might find difficulty. Last one. Inhale, drop the head back. Exhale, release. Inhale, come around. Exhale, release. 2 more circles. Keep your breath. center your head. Good. A part of the gyrokinesis technique, if you're not familiar, includes tactile touch and massage. So I'm just going to gently massage my head. I actually woke up with a headache this morning, and I have to constantly remind myself that massage and tactile touch is a healing mechanism. Just as the same that we take anti-inflammatories, we take minerals and vitamins, we use essential oil, all of these things. We also need to invite touch. It's the ultimate healer. It helps us to recalibrate the body, center and reset the mind, and get ready for our day. Good. And relax, release. I'm going to come a little bit closer to you. I've got some lavender here. Take a whiff of this lavender. $5 at Bed Bath & Beyond. So earlier we were hearing sounds of pleasure and joy. We were hearing sounds of enjoyment from my tantric yoga playlist. Pleasure is a pain reliever. Now, it's not to be confused with sexual healing. That's a part of the conversation, but it's not completely all of it. But feelings of pleasure and release can come from sound. It doesn't necessarily have to be invoked by physical touch, physical contact, or physical intercourse. But the sound that you produce is a lot like a sigh or humming or breathing, which is what we're all about here. So just a sigh is very comforting to the body. It's very consoling. And if we do that in cycles, it can actually signal to the brain not only that you're safe, not only that you feel good, but that it will release endorphins, release dopamine, release serotonin into our bodies organically, just by us willing ourselves to do that. When you are, as a chronic pain warrior, I can speak to this, when you are experiencing pain or uncomfortability, feelings, moods, thoughts automatically go towards anger, frustration, bitterness, and irritability. These things cause us to shut down, they cause our muscles to tense up, and they cause our mind to start to rationalize and reason anger, fury, and darkness, to the point where we get so shut in that we cannot expand. Expansiveness in open-mindedness, expansiveness to redirect or shift, expansiveness to actually find peace and pleasure again. So you've ever heard of the term, if you've ever heard of the term fake it to make it, then you have a sense of where I'm going. We have to actually will ourselves, this internal process that we have as information processors, we have to will ourselves back to joy in those moments where we're feeling pain, in those moments where we're feeling discomfort, in order to invite pleasure back into our space. It isn't easy to do. It requires a lot of discipline, but with repetition, we can do these things. We can achieve these things. It is absolutely possible. So I just wanted to touch on that a little bit. And now I want us to go to our cat series from gyrokinesis. You may have seen this in yoga, called cat cowl. So come to your mat on your hands and your knees. And we're we're going to find pressure in our hands, pressure in our knees, press into the calf muscles, press into the shins, drop the weight, send the weight down into the earth, and start to curl. Let the heaviness of the head fall and curl until your eyes see the belly. Keep curling until the energy sends you back with arms extended in front of you. Inhale, press into the knees, press into the shins again. Rock forward, tuck your toes, and sit your bottom back. Hinge your palms up. Elbows draw down. Into an arch. We'll continue this. And come to a resting place. It can be child's pose. It could be your elbows on the floor, hands in prayer, gratitude, union lifted with the head resting on the base of the thumbs. Yawn out of that. Cat-cow is great to do because you can do this anywhere. You could do it on a flat surface. You could do it coming out of the bed in the morning. You can do it so many places, and you can do it in so many ways. So that's cat-cow, or our cat series from Gyrokinesis. And now I want to share with you a little surprise. So it's coming in the form of a gift. That I got from Tavi Noir. Tavi Noir is Tosock's new athleisure sock, sweater, leg warmer, leggings line. And it is everything. I cannot wait to teach my new Tosocks Tavi Noir Awaken Your Body class in the new year 2021. Woo! Yeah! So I'll give you all a little taste because I've got some photos to take and some TikToks to make and some boomerangs to do. They make everything from long sleeve plush sweaters to studio bras, wraps, and you can find more about them on their tavinoir.com online connection. So they sent me over some yoga pants that I'm going to slip on later on. Now these pants, just so you know, these are priced at $85. They feel really soft and have good stretch in them. I want to get a unitard. Then I've got some Sasha leg warmers. And I've got Grip Lola toe socks. These are priced at $20. And the leg warmers are, I'm not sure. You'll have to go online to find out about that. And I also got a gray tank. So I'm super excited to teach my class. I'm super excited to have you there. I look forward to seeing you there. And I'll see you again on the next morning pranic breathing and gyrokinesis session. Have a great day.